This is a short video created for Sandy Rogers. Sandy, this video is for you to work with your bowel a little bit more, to help you do your walks every day, to help you with your golf, help you with all the exciting things that you get so involved with. So what they want you to do is start to sitting on your bowel. Do a little forward and backward rocking. So the basics are you want to find your sit bones. When you find your sit bones, you're going to rock a little bit forward on them and a little bit backward on them. And then you're going to let your body go along for the ride. So we want to try and get movement flowing through your whole body using the pelvis as our anchor. Now rock a little right, rock a little left. Just feel your hips moving right and left. Your back will respond, your shoulders will respond, your legs will respond. But basically, you really want the work to come from the pelvis. Notice if you're breathing. Keep your breathing going through all movements. It'll help a lot. Now we can do a little pelvic clock. So rock forward, rock to one side, rock backward, rock to the other side. Rock forward, to one side, back to the other side. Let's keep it going in that same direction. Notice if there are any parts on the clock that are a little easier to access. And notice if there are any parts that are more challenging to access. Now let's switch directions. Rocking to like 12 o'clock, then to the one side, back, then to the side, and forward. I'm not saying the points on the clock because I'm doing it opposite what you will be doing it, so I don't want to confuse you. But if you were to think about a clock, it would be 12, 9, 6, and 3. And then you can reverse it. Now this basic pelvic clock pattern can reverse in many different ways. So it's good to have the variety. You're going to go in a circle one direction, and then you're going to circle around the other direction. So try and mix it up and get as much variety in with this base level movement, and just find your hips opening this base level movement. The more hip movement you can get in, the better off your back, shoulders, everything else will be. Now let's try a little different movement. I want you to do is hold your head with one arm, and you're going to drop your elbow towards that same side hip, and then you're going to lift your elbow up to the ceiling. Now as you're doing this, let your head go along. You don't really want to pull on your head, but you do want to allow your head to move with the movement. So think about the elbow going down, the elbow going up. You get a nice side bend, you get a nice side stretch. And this is an opportunity to open the lateral muscles of the body in a three-dimensional way. That's the value of having the bowel movement as your support. So let's hold the head with the other hand and side bend, and then open the side body. So you're going to feel those side body muscles working, and you're going to feel them lengthening. Breathing, noticing that nice sense of lengthening, and your hips are going along for the ride. So often you can kind of use other movements to get the hips alive and a little bit more mobile as well. Let's try that one more time. Nice and easy. Now let's do a little work for the legs. So you're just going to drop one knee and look over that same side shoulder. Drop the other knee, look over that shoulder. So this is going to allow you to open the front hip area. It's also going to allow you to connect your hip, your shoulders, and your neck. So keep your breathing going. So just let the knee drop. You can give a little stretch to the knee towards the floor. And then you can add a little reach, and that's nice for a little cross lateral pattern for your body. So the knees drop, and you reach the arm. The knees drop, you reach the arm. Let's try that one more time. Just giving you some fluidity for your upper back as well. Now let's challenge your shoulders. So bring your arms, so you're holding your elbows, and just notice the side-to-side pattern, how that feels. Now let's go the same direction. So turn your head, look at your elbows, turn your head the other direction, look at your elbows. Now as you do this movement, you should feel the belly most swiveling, and your hips going along for the ride. You don't want to lock any part of the body. You want movement to work through your body. Come back to center. Now let your arms go one direction. Let your eyes and head go the opposite. Don't worry about your legs at all. They'll move along. Move your arms the other way. Let your eyes and head go the opposite. So this is an opportunity to break some habits and patterns in the shoulder area. Note your breathing. So just a nice movement side to side. Eyes and head going one way, arms, shoulders going the opposite. Let's take it one more time, and you can observe your legs. They're going the same direction your head is going. And try that one more time. Notice the movement I really like. You're going to push one arm back, and then you're going to pull it. So think about being in water here. Push and pull. As you're doing this move, see if you can feel your scapula. It's really good to feel that scapula bone. And if you notice, whole body going along to the right. Keep your eyes on your hand here. Push and pull. You can also figure eight that hand. As you figure eight that hand, your eyes stay on your hand, your elbow, your shoulder are moving. So you get some nice movement through your shoulder, but notice what's happening in your leg and hip. They're doing the same thing. You're breathing. Let's take the other side now. It's a nice movement. So you're going to push and pull. Feel that scapula, the arm that's moving. So push and pull. So you don't need the arm to be too high here. You want it to be a nice comfortable level. Push and pull. Let's try that one more time. And let's try that figure eight on this side. So just figure eight your hand. As you figure eight in your hand, keep your eyes on your hand. Notice your head moving. Notice your shoulder, your elbow moving in that figure eight pattern. But also notice your hip. And probably your knee and foot are doing the same thing. You're breathing. Let's try that one more time. Release. Now one rotation for your spine. Bring one hand behind you and touch your lower back. Keep the other hand on the opposite knee. Slide that knee forward. Pull the other knee back. And then let your spine spiral looking over your shoulder. Let's try that again. So one knee slides forward. The other knee slides back. Your spine rotates. So you get some nice segmental movement there. Letting the knee, hips, ribs, shoulders, and neck all participate. Last time. Sliding forward, sliding back, and rotating. Let's try it on the other side. So place one hand on one knee, the other hand on your lower back. Slide that knee forward, the opposite knee back, and rotate your spine. Do this one as slow as you can so you can feel the hips, the ribs, the shoulder, and then your neck. You want movement to flow through the body, and you want each part of the body to do its fair share. Otherwise, you'll do all the movement with whatever your pattern is. Many people have patterns, as you know. So just do a little free flow movement, just kind of a little seaweedy. Just let your shoulders go, let your back go, let your arms go. Now, last movement I'm going to have you try is kind of a walk sit. So you're going to walk with your legs down, and you're going to have your knees drive the movement. So one knee forward, one knee back, and let your arms do a nice pattern oppositionally. Notice your breathing. So a nice movement to bring some patterning to your walking gait. Get you ready to head out and walk 10 miles tomorrow, or maybe today. Roll your shoulders up, around, down, and back. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale your breath. Try that one more time. Nice deep breath. And exhale your breath. There you go. You're all set. Thanks for participating.